Georgia State head football coach Bill Curry has done everything a person can do in football, playing in college and the NFL, including the Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl. He has coached college and pro teams and has even spent some time in front of the camera talking about football. Coach Curry has been involved with this sport for decades and is now coaching second-generation players. But this isn't your father's Coach Curry. An older, although he hesitates to say how much older, and wiser coach decided to try something new, build a program from the ground up. Older, yes, but not slower, no less intense. Bill Curry is tough love and tough football, a coach who is as interested in building great men as he is in building a great football team.
I would want them to say that they love one another. I want my guys to understand each other and to transcend the differences and a lot of the stupid stuff that goes on in our culture that tends to divide us. We don't put up with any racism on our team or any sexism or any homophobic behavior. We don't put up with any of that stuff. And we teach that every human being has a sacred right to be who they are, and we accept them like that. We accept each other like that. The first thing you notice about a bunch of football players that have that attribute where they care about each other, it's almost impossible to beat them. So you see it first on the field, then you see it in the classroom, then you see it on the campus, and then you see it in the lives of the players as they go on to be husbands and fathers and business people and whatever they do. So that's what I would like them to take away from this, that giving to something greater than themselves while understanding their own worth is just the really best thing about football.
The biggest thing about Coach Curry for me is he's the reason that I'm still playing football today. Thought I wasn't going to be playing anymore after I left Ball State. I'm a transfer. And came here and interviewed with him, and I saw that he really he cares about not only us as football players, but us as people and as men as well. And so that was something that really attracted me and something that I just absolutely love about Coach Curry.
One of the quotes that I love is that he says is life is football marked off in 100 yards, which basically means life, every obstacle in life, you either go forward or back, we have to keep playing.
Being the head coach for a new football team is a tiresome task, even for the most energetic of men.
Well, being a part of starting a brand new football team has been one of the great joys in my life. It's also been one of the most exhausting and frustrating experiences I've ever had, but every day I get up with renewed vigor, and at my advanced stage in life, that's quite a thing to be able to say. I mean, I have energy now that I did not have when I was 45 years old.
He has really enjoyed going back into it. He loves the players, he loves the coaches, he loves the camaraderie, and it's been his life. So I'm very happy that he can do this in the latter years of his career.
Coach Curry arrives before the sun comes up to greet his players for the morning meetings and offer them encouragement for the day.
I love the energy that Coach Curry brings to this program. You know, every morning we get up and he comes in there, walks in there, it seems like choreographed like 60 seconds before 6:30, and he's just ready to go, and all about football and helping us get better, and also just what he brings you know, outside of football and getting us ready prepare for life and keeping all our priorities in order.
He then gives his men over to his coaching staff so he can go to his office to write recruiting letters and look over the team's quizzes. He then heads out to meet his team again on the practice field. The guys head off to class after practice, but Coach Curry's day is just beginning. A new football program attracts a lot of attention and brings with it a full schedule of media and special appearances.
Give a warm welcome to Bill Curry.
Thank you.
From my standpoint, it takes me back to when Coach Drizel was here coaching basketball, when you feel lucky, blessed, and fortunate to be working with a head coach, as I did back then with Coach Drizel. I feel the same, having the opportunity to work with Coach Curry, a guy with a lot of class, a lot of integrity, a lot of morals. Could not have picked a better coach to start the program at Georgia State.
My coaching philosophy begins with the incredible potential that every human being has. There's a God-given potential, obviously, that each of us comes into this life holding inside ourselves. I found a word a few years ago that rang a bell with me. It's a Latin word, and it's a long word, and it sounds sophisticated, magnanimitas. It means greatness of spirit. Every human being has magnanimitas. So we teach the word to our players, and we chuckle a lot about it, and the guys will walk in my office and, what's that magna thing, coach? So how do we say that? But they understand that I believe in them as individuals. So what we want to do is have each player locate his greatness of spirit, to develop his greatness of spirit, to get good at what it is that he should be good at, both spiritually, intellectually, and physically, and then to give that to our team. And if we all do that, then we will not only be a good football team, but we'll be a good group of human beings, and we'll make a difference on the campus, and we'll make a difference throughout the rest of our lives, having realized our maximum potential.